Hello
Yep.
and welcome, dear friends.
Hello.
Anchored in Love has joined forces with RIMPAGE. How beautiful is that? So today
Yes.
we are addressing you together, and we're going to introduce to you the new direction for this group. As you can see from our descriptions and from the title of this group, we are focusing purely on networking. So in 2023, we are taking it up to being actually creating networks and growing together on this lovely platform. So I'm
Yes.
really pleased to welcome Patrick, who is new here inside the team, like the head of the team, and also Julie. And we are going to present the new format straight away, but not before we just say hello and check in and see how are you doing ahead of this holiday season. Julie?
Well, I'm doing well. I'm looking forward to my oldest son getting home on Saturday. My youngest
Mhm,
son is home, and just looking forward to family time. And
mhm.
it's very, very cold in Chicago right now. We have it's called I think it's Storm Elliott or something coming across
Mm,
the country. So we have below zero
mhm,
temperatures and like high winds. So luckily I don't have to go out today or tomorrow if I don't have to.
mhm.
And just been having a really good time serving and helping a Kenyan family as well. So that's been very fulfilling as they sort of get settled as well. So yeah,
And the
just
spirit,
enjoying just
yeah,
enjoying the spirit of the season. Yeah.
wonderful. That's lovely. And Patrick is, it's cold where you are as well, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Mm.
Like
How are
12
you
degrees.
adjusting? Mm,
uh,
mm,
but so I'm I'm yeah. I'm fine. Very excited. Very
mm.
excited. We're making history. This is an
Yes.
exciting time
Mm,
in the history of basketball, but also in the history of sports. And I would also say in the history of the world because of what we're
mm,
doing at RimPage. And we're
mm.
at the very beginnings of it,
Yeah.
but it's going to be huge.
It's going to be fun and it's going to be big as well. So I'm really thrilled to be part of it as well. And it's wonderful to involve our friends and to join our communities and search for fulfilling this bigger calling inside us, all of us.
Yes. Yes.
Right. So, how we have thought this new format to be is that each person who is on the call, and today obviously is a trial version, right? So
Huh.
we're sort of introducing it and having a go at presenting how this format will work. And we will definitely have more friends on the call with us. It's just because of the timing of this session
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
today we are a little bit short in numbers, but nonetheless, we can still present the format that we will present to you. We intend to have fun, but also this is going to be a very worthwhile experience for you. Because we were thinking we already connected with some extraordinary people, extraordinary leaders in their fields, and each one of us has a network that extends outside of our professional calling, right? So we actually connected most likely with people who resonate on the same frequency, who actually have probably same set of values as ourselves. So as we extend the network, we're most likely to blend with people who are friends of friends, if that
Yes.
makes
Yes.
sense to you, right? So I would like to invite you both to share, and I will share as well with you a little bit about our mission. So if we take, let's say, a minute, because that will be the format that we will carry on doing. Patrick, you can intercept if I'm missing something, right? Feel
Oh,
free to.
you're just fine.
Good. So we're going to present for approximately a minute what our mission is, what we are passionate about, what we are doing, who we are reaching on this platform, and why. And also after that, for a minute approximately, we will say who we are connected with. So who are the people in our network, and also who are the people that we are looking to connect with. So if you're connected with them, we would like you to bring us together, right? You introduce them to us, and we will introduce our people to you. So that is the new format. Simple enough,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And no doubt it will be fun. So
Yeah.
these meetings will always keep this format. So Anchored in Love with RIMPAGE is purely about networking, and networking with the world.
Yes.
So we were discussing before who is going to go first, and since we have a gentleman on the call here, he has volunteered to go first.
Thank you so much.
Over to you.
Thank you so much. Uh, Powerful things happen when the right people come together. And so I love this new direction because of the opportunities that it creates for those powerful connections to happen. And it's like an adventure. You never know who's going to show up, and you never know what connections are going to make and what's going to grow out of that. So I love it. I love the new format. To share about RIMPAGE, the word RIMPAGE, one of the meanings of that word is a breaking out. And if you can imagine all of the desire that a person has being trapped inside a container, but that desire is growing more and more and bigger until it reaches a point where the container can no longer hold it, and then there's a breaking out. And that's sort of the way I like to envision RIMPAGE, because what we do is remove barriers. If we look at it broadly, we're removing the barriers that are suppressing talent all over the world. You have so many basketball players who want a career in basketball, but the opportunities to have that career are limited, or at least they were until RIMPAGE came along. And so now there's no one to stand in your way of having that career and living your dream, your basketball dreams. So very excited about that. To be more specific about how it works, RIMPAGE is a one-on-one basketball league that's on a mission to find the best basketball player in the world, which is something no other league has endeavored to do. So it's a monumental task, finding the one best basketball player on our planet. And we're going to do it in a very systematic way. First of all, finding the best player in every city. And then once we have city champions, we'll have them play in the state tournament to determine who's the state champion, and then the national tournament. And then we'll get all the national champions together like an Olympic style event and determine who's the best player in the world in that tournament. So that's the mission. The passion is removing barriers and giving people an opportunity that they otherwise would not have all over the world. And I see we have a new visitor. Hello.
Oh, yes.
Hello.
Lovely to have you here, Donnell. My friend Donnell Kelly. Please meet Patrick Johnson and Julie Hardwick.
Good to meet you.
It's lovely
Nice
to have
to
you
meet
on the call. This is our first networking call, and so great that you can make it, my friend. Very lovely. I don't know if you managed to catch any of the announcements, but these are now purely networking meetings that we're doing. And we started showcasing the new format. So Patrick is going first, and he's obviously talking about RIMPAGE, and he's going to tell us who he's looking to connect with, and if we're connected with those people, we can introduce each other, you know, and also he will tell us who he is connected with already. So if you're looking for those people, then he can put you in touch with them.
Yes.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yep.
So who we're looking for to connect with primarily as athletes, any athletes who feel like they have something to offer to the world of basketball, but maybe didn't get picked to go to a major college or a pro league. We want you to join. We have set the stage for you. We want you to join and show the world what you have. You can think of it as like a YouTube for basketball, where you don't need a major studio to pick you and point a camera at you. You pick yourself, point the camera at yourself, and let the world decide. And so if you're an athlete, we want you to look up RIMPAGE and join that league and participate. Also, people who work with athletes. So basketball trainers are a large group that we're looking at. We're largely segmented in terms of how basketball trainers are united in their efforts. But when they come under RIMPAGE's umbrella, we can unite them and make us all more stronger. We can all benefit more. So people who work with athletes. And then on the technical side, if you have web development skills or you process video, sports commentators. If you ever wanted a career in sports commentating, there's a wide open opportunity for you here. And so we're looking for those people.
Brilliant, brilliant. Who are you connected with, and who can you put people in touch with?
The one person I'd like to mention now is Nick Lewis, who is the owner of our media platform, AO Sports, Athlete Owned Sports.
Right.
TV, or so it's aosports.tv. Nick Lewis is a Hall of Fame Canadian football player who has started a platform that empowers athletes to own their content. And so if you're an athlete and you have an audience and you're having difficulty monetizing that audience because the platforms you're on are taking too large a slice, then Nick Lewis is definitely the one to look up. That's aosports.tv.
Is he on LinkedIn, Patrick?
Yes, he is.
Well, maybe you can get him to join us in this group.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we can connect them directly. That is
Absolutely.
perfect. Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much for sharing. Julie, are you ready to go next?
Yeah, I can certainly go next. So so health and wellness have been my passion throughout my life, and just trying to live healthy myself, in a holistic, natural way, and but also as a working mom, um, and in corporate for 31 years, just trying to balance my family and take care of myself. So that's sort of been my life's mission while being in corporate. So I retired at the end of 2020 from the corporate world, and realizing that's sort of my passion. I began to get some training where I could dig deeper and understand deeper myself. So I became a certified holistic health coach, and I have a specialization in hormone health. And I'm actually currently working on board certification. So if I, want to sort of network with doctors or chiropractors or other holistic practitioners, I'm able to do that. But so my mission is, I'm on my own journey, right? And we all, especially in sort of my area, a lot of times, your clients are the people that you work with and help are people that you were like 10 years before. So and just help, and the idea is meeting people exactly where they are and looking at what they need and just helping them to make incremental lifestyle changes, to live their best life and be well. So that's really, my mission.
Excellent. So you are looking for, you just said, so who can we put in touch with you if we are connected with them?
Yeah, so I would likely work, my sort of, my clients are probably women, busy women in careers, midlife and older, maybe, entering into perimenopause and menopause, and like wanting to age well and feel well and be able to, continue to do what they want to do. And so primarily women. I'm not adverse to working with men either, but I would say primarily women in that sort of season of life. So
Excellent. And Julie, who are you connected with? Who can you recommend to us?
So I'm connected with a lot of other health coaches, but as entrepreneurs, we also network with other people that can support us, so like other sort of spiritual and business coaches and things like that. But I don't have anybody sort of well known like you, Patrick, that that sort of might have a TV show or something. But yeah, just I'm really just I actually sort of, since I sort of reinvented myself, I'm changing my network now, right? From my corporate network to my new network. So yeah, I'm sort of, connected with just people that are this coming from the same vein, like, interested in health and wellness, living their best life. And also, what are their sort of modalities, if you will, that have worked for them and that they like, because I'm also a lifelong learner. And if I can help somebody else, learn something new that would work for them, because we're all unique and not the same things work for all of us. So
Brilliant. Excellent. Thank you for sharing that, Julie.
Thank you.
Perfect. Donnell, I want to give you the mic.
Okay.
Tell us what is your mission, and then I'll go with other questions. Mm-hmm.
My mission is women focused. So I use the term empowerment, but I don't use it in terms of women not having power. It's kind of reawakening it a little bit. So as my company grows and makes more money, which is always helpful in our endeavors, I'm going to create an internship program for women studying business. So they kind of learn the ropes and all of the potential pitfalls before they graduate. Because as we know, reading about honey and tasting it, two different things, right?
Yeah.
So I want them to really dive deep into it while they still have that cushion of their education. And then once they graduate, I want to be known as the gateway, right? The gateway to success. So they go off and do amazing things, and then they turn around and give back to the next generation. So I'm creating this ripple effect of women empowerment. And then underneath that mission, like a deeper mission, is to create more wealth for women. So as we all know, the more money you have, the more influence you can have. So to make it a more women-friendly culture, we need more money. That is what it is. So I'm going to make a lot of it, and I'm going to help other women make a lot of it. We're going to spend it on each other. And then as a nursing mom, I can go to the mall or the airport and have a lactation room. You know, I'm not going to the bathroom stall. That's insane. Like, we all come from moms. What is happening right now? So yeah, it has to start somewhere. So I want to use my candle to light other candles, see what happens.
Beautiful. Yes, I love it. I love your mission. Donnell, so am I guessing right that you're looking for women then?
That is my mission, but I'm using my gifts to help everyone.
Yes.
So I do mostly work with women, or I have in the past, but I've picked up a few men clients too, because of the nature of my work. So everyone seems to be a little overwhelmed, and everyone needs to help getting organized. So that's a blanket gift that anyone can use. So I'm open to helping everyone. It's just me personally, what I'm doing with my money is this, but I'm not here to tell anyone else what to do or to withhold helping people because they're a certain gender. Like, that's not right either, you know? So yeah.
You're looking for cool people.
Cool people, people who are open, you know, open and curious mindset, right? Like, they're really good at what they do, but the surrounding support system, they're willing to kind of change things up. That mentality where I have to stick with it because I put so much time and effort. Nah, man, just fail fast, get it over with, fall on your face and get back up, and let's pivot. Right? Just like in sports, just like anything else, you got to learn, you got to train. And if something happens, you need to alter it. Like, one athlete might eat a certain way, another, their body doesn't work that way. Right? I got a degree in kinesiology and psychology, so I'm obsessed, right? I actually know a lot of people that went through the athletic training program side of things too. So I can reach out to them. But yeah, it's just, it's important to empower people, but on their own terms, right? We all have our point of view, so it's important to go, this is how I see it. Like, I always talk from a standpoint of I, and it's like, how do you see it? And then at the end of the day, here's what we're working on, right? It's me and you on the same team working on this situation, always. Yeah.
Beautiful. And tell us, if you will, who are you connected with already, and who can you put us in touch with?
Chasen Forehand, he's on LinkedIn. I just made a birthday post for him yesterday. He started a nonprofit where we are celebrating and spreading the word about healthy workplace culture. So mostly people who are founders, CEOs, who offer equitable living, healthy workplaces. So people who hire people and offer them a living wage and a fair chance, and help them to grow as individuals too. So it's a really cool nonprofit. I've never heard of something like this. And I would definitely, he's always looking for business partners. So for example, we are supporting each other. Like, we're not spending money or anything, but we'll volunteer our time. We'll jump on his lives or his podcast. We put him on our website. We go on his website. And it's literally just a mass network we're building to change the underlying culture of workplace practices. It's awesome.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
What's his name again, Donnell?
Chasen Forehand. And if you go to my profile, my most recent post is shouting out a huge happy birthday to him.
Okay.
He's awesome. Yeah, he's the best.
Excellent. We should say that you are sending us.
Okay. Yes. Tell him that, because we really clicked. He's a really cool person. And he is really passionate. Like, you talk to him and it's like, whoa, I want to be in your hemisphere. This is cool. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, no matter how many times I've spoken with you, you always have this same energy, and there's no surprise that we hit it off, and we have so many connecting points. I'm thrilled that you're part of this community, and I'm so looking forward, because you and I are going to do some exciting things as well in the new year. So really, really lovely that you're here on this call today. So once again, I'm going to remind you, all of you, to connect with each other, because you who are on this call should be connected with each other. I have let you all slightly. I have a feeling you went a little bit longer than 2 minutes, and maybe I didn't make this clear to you, Donnell, that we will try to present these within 2 minutes. And I'm not afraid to pull the timer out if I have to.
Do it. Yes. Just like drills, right, Patrick? You got to set the timer. People don't pass
Absolutely.
out.
Everything is timed.
Absolutely. So I just want to underline that Anchored in Love now has joined forces with RIMPAGE, and Patrick has already outlined the mission. And the mission is absolutely one of empowering young people, empowering athletes to live a life that is broader than just looking at the sport alone, right? So RIMPAGE is preparing them for the big stage of life, and RIMPAGE is also a huge stage itself. So it has no limits in terms of capacity and opportunity. And there is no one to pick you, no one to motivate you, but you yourself, right? So that is what we are doing, and that is what we are bringing to the world, and bringing it in a big way. So me personally, I am looking to connect with people who think big, because I am in business of making leaders. I am not and making leaders who are already leading more refined. I want them to succeed in their mission. I want them to focus on their mission, and to bring it to the world, and all the people that they are serving in a big way. So I am looking for people who are not afraid to dream big, who are already self-motivated and disciplined in this way. Similarly, I'm already connected with people like that as well. So if you want to have some people in your network who are open to connections, who look outside the box, who are disruptive thinkers and progressive thinkers, then get in touch with me. Or I would suggest connect with everyone in this group, because I have personally spoken with each one of you, and you know our conversations, Donnell, right? And you, Patrick, and Julie as well. So when I say that, I really mean it. So everyone who is part of this community should be connected with one another, because we are all on the mission of empowerment, as you said, Donnell, and certainly true for us as well, Patrick, right?
Absolutely.
So we need to be connected with people who are open in the same way to growing together. Excellent. So that is it. that is the presentation. So we're going to aim to have these calls between 15 and 20 minutes long. If we all stick to this format, I think there would be no problem. And we are definitely looking to growing in numbers in this group. So please invite people you are connected with, who are aligned with this, who are open to networking, and then we will fulfill that mission together, right? So we don't have to repeat that every time, but we will remind you to bring your friends. They're welcome here. If they're thinking like you, they're our friends too, right? Any closing words from you, Patrick? I'm going to.
Yes, as I was listening to each person present, I'm in my mind, I'm thinking of who can I mention next time. And imagine that's pretty powerful. I'm making a list in my mind of people that I can recommend to the group. Imagine if there were like 20 of us, 30 of us, 50 of us, and we're all doing that.
And it
How
will be.
quickly this can spread and how powerful these connections can be. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm excited about this.
Me too. It's our intention, and that is what we shall do. Also, for those of you interested, we have Patrick and I do lives on Monday, which talk about empowerment alone. So this extends further from just addressing the athletes in RIMPAGE. So if you're interested in that, follow us on Monday, same time always. So Monday 3 p.m. London time, that's 9 a.m. Central time. And also we will be going live on Wednesdays as well, same time. And on Wednesdays, you're going to be having the opportunity to find out more about RIMPAGE mission and see how you how it aligns with your mission. And it's just a big thing that is happening. So I'm just going to leave it there. You are invited to follow us there as well. So these will all be lives. And on Fridays, we will be showing up here, Anchored in Love with RIMPAGE. So thank you all for coming. And
thank you.
Thank you.
And we will see you next week. Have a fabulous Christmas, all of you who are celebrating this weekend.
Thank you. You all take care.
Thank you.